Hi ladies, welcome to this edition of Talking Beauty. Today I'm really excited to share with you some of my favorite eyeshadows, and I talked about these in my 2010 favorites video, and so today I wanted to actually do a tutorial for you. So the look that I'm wearing today is a really smoky look. I'm going to show you how to get that, but at first I wanted to tell you a little bit more about the eyeshadows. The first one is called Superstar. And I actually talked about these in my 2010 favorites. This is the color that I showed you guys. Gorgeous golds and browns. Absolutely love this trio. The next one is called Movie Star. If you can see a theme around the red carpet in the movies. And Movie Star just has a wonderful, really pretty highlight color in champagne, this more golden tone, and then this black that looks sort of matte, but when you apply it, it's got gorgeous flecks of gold shimmer in it. So love this one. And then the last one that I'm actually going to do the tutorial with is Starlet. Gorgeous plum purple shades. Absolutely love this. The only complaint that I have, and this is the only negative thing I have to say about these eyeshadows, is for some reason the lid came off of this one. So I'm just being really careful and trying to keep it together when I store it. It does still kind of connect on there, so I don't have to worry about something else getting in there, but just be careful if you do purchase these. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't drop it or anything. It just came off one day. So anyway, it hasn't changed the fact that I love these eyeshadows. The look that I'm wearing is a really smoky, glammed up look, but you can totally change this for the daytime if you want to, and I'll tell you about how to achieve that as well. So if you like this look, check it out. You can purchase these eyeshadows in Sephora and Ulta and online. I think QVC also has them as well. You can check it out there. So stay tuned if you want to see how to achieve this look. Alright, so let's get started with the tutorial. So I've already done this eye, and I want to show you guys how to go through the process and get the same look. So as I mentioned, I am going to be using the Starlet LORAC eyeshadow trio for this look, and walking you through how you can create this as well. As you can see, I'm going for a smoky, dramatic look, but you can totally do this at a very wearable daytime look as well. So I'll kind of talk you through the steps that I would take to do this for a daytime look, and then we'll glam it up for what I've done here for a more nighttime, dramatic, smoky eye look. So the first thing that I do is, you can see you've got this light champagne color in the palette. So I'm going to take that and just apply it all over my lid, all the way up to my brow bone. And I have already also used an eyeshadow primer, so definitely recommend doing that before applying your eyeshadows to make sure that they stay where you put them and last all day or as long as you need them to. So just take an eyeshadow shader brush, and I'm just applying this from the base of my lash line all the way up to my brow bone. The other thing to make sure is that you get in the corner of your eye too. That really helps you look more awake when you're applying a really light shadow. And when you're doing a smoky look like this, you want to make sure that you've got a little bit of highlight color in the corner of your eye. So just run that all the way up to your brow bone and down to your lash line. Alright, so the next step is I'm just taking a fluffy brush here. Hopefully everybody has these in your makeup bag, and then I'm going to take this medium purple color in the trio, and I'm going to put this from the bottom of my lash line all the way into the crease. And I love this color of purple. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to run that along. And when you're applying this, you may have to kind of pat it on, since you've already got that champagne color along the as sort of a base all over your eye. So I'm just taking this and patting it from my lash line into my crease. And then kind of using, windshield wiper motion, go into your crease. And just sort of swirl it around. And make sure you don't get too far outside of the corner of your eye too. You don't want it to look like you've got eyeshadow coming out too far. We are going to apply a darker shade there, so just make sure you don't come out too far. Just sort of follow the line that your eye goes from its corner up to your eyebrow, and make sure that you're staying, you know, within that area when you're applying this. Okay, so if this was just for the daytime, I would apply some liner and mascara and call it a day and go off to work or wherever else I needed to around town. I am going to make this a little bit more glammed up for a smoky eye and sort of a more nighttime look. So the rest of the steps that I'm going to do are to achieve this look that I have on my other eye, but you could totally put mascara on and some eyeliner and be done. And I think this is a really pretty natural look if you were just wanting to wear this for the daytime. So these trios are great for that. It allows you to take that, you know, everyday look and glam it up and make it something special. So from here, the next step that I'm going to do to sort of glam this look up a little bit is take the darkest shade in the trio, and this color is really pretty as well. It's a deeper plum, but it has a little bit of a blue hue to it, which is really pretty, and a little bit goes a long way with this color. So you probably want to get a little bit on your brush and then tap off the excess. And then I'm going to take this color and put it in sort of the outer corner of my eye in sort of a V motion, and then I'm going to apply it into the crease about 2/3 of the way into my eye. So I'm going to start on the outside and kind of at the base of my lash line come up and make sort of a V. There we go. And again, I don't want to come out too far, so I'm going to start here so that way I can blend it in to my eye in the crease there. There we go. And you can always go back and add more, so I definitely recommend starting out with just a little bit. I mean, as you can see, I had very little eyeshadow on my brush, and you get a lot of color payoff with these colors. So I honestly don't think I'm going to need to apply any more. I'm just going to kind of shade that in and blend it really well. And again, kind of define the outer corner of my eye a little bit. Make sure it matches my other eye. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to come back with my shader brush that I used to apply the champagne color, and I'm just going to kind of blend those together a little bit. And I didn't put any product on this, I'm just kind of shading and blending the two together so you don't see as much of the color definitions between each of the colors. So there we go. Now it's time for liner. And the eyeliner that I'm using today is by Tarte. It's their Emphasize Waterproof Clay Eyeshadow Liner. I really like these liners a lot. I like Tarte eyeliners in general, but this one is in Blackened Plum. So that's the color. And it's just a really pretty purple plum color, and I've used this quite a bit and really enjoy it. And it's so easy to apply, and it's waterproof, and it stays until you take it off, which is great. So I'm just using just a really skinny eyeliner pencil. This brush actually came with the eyeliner, so this is what I've been using to apply this. So I'm just going to get a little bit of product on my brush. And then I'm going to take this and get as close to the upper lash line as possible. And then since it is a smokier look, don't worry if your line is a little bit thicker. We're going to come back with some shadow over top of it because we want it again to be just a smoked out look. But try to get this as close to your lash line as you can because it'll make your eyelashes appear longer and fuller. So I'm just going to start on the outer corner of my eye and apply this as close as possible. There we go. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit more product and go back over a second time just to kind of fill in some of the places that I can see. There we go, that's better. And make sure to make sure too that you get the product from the outer corner of your eye to the inner corner. A lot of times when I look at people's makeup, I notice that they haven't gone all the way into the inner corner, and when you're doing a smoky look like this, you really want to make sure that the inner sections of your eye has product on there. It's going to really make your eyes stand out and it not look as disconnected and disjointed. You want the overall look to be really in sync, and there not to be a section of your eye that doesn't have any color on it. So just make sure you come in real close to your tear duct, and then get to the outer edge of your eye too. So the next thing I'm going to do is apply this shadow along the bottom water line of my lashes, and then in between my bottom eyelashes. So again, this is just going to make it look even more dramatic. And since these liners are waterproof, you can go in your waterline and not worry about it being a hot mess running down your face, which is great. And you just want to get the product in between those bottom lashes there and into your waterline. And my hair is getting in the way, sorry about that. There we go. Okay. And again, I'm making sure that I'm getting eyeliner in the bottom tear duct area as well. So you want to connect what you did on your upper lash to your bottom lash. All right, there we go. So that's what the eyeliner looks like. So the last thing to do is to take like a pencil brush, and this is a MAC, I think 210 brush, and I'm going to go back into my eyeshadow palette and get this deepest plum color, and I'm going to run this color along the upper lash line where I just put eyeliner, and then the bottom as well. So I'm just dipping it into the product, kind of tap off the excess, and I'm going to run this back along the top lash line, and this just sort of blends the eyeliner that you just put on. But it also, I think, helps to just give it an even more dramatic and smoky look. So I'm going to do the same thing along the bottom, and for this, I wouldn't recommend putting it in your waterline, so you want to go right sort of underneath where you just placed the eyeliner. And it just helps to tie the look together and really give you, I think, a very glammed up smoky eye look. Now there is a little bit of fallout when you do this, so definitely recommend having some powder or some of your concealer so that you can kind of clean it up. I have not found a smoky eye look that I didn't have to go back and sort of touch up my under eye makeup. So I'm just kind of taking a brush, a concealer brush, and cleaning that up a little bit there. All right. And then the last step is, of course, mascara. So when you do a smoky eye look, it's really important to also have really long and voluminous lashes. And I talked about this particular mascara in my 2010 favorites. It's the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. It just, I think, helps complete this look and make your lashes look really, really long and voluminous. So I'm just going to curl my lashes first. And for this look, I'm going to do 2 coats on the top and 1 coat on the bottom. So, let's apply this mascara. And you want to make sure that you're really getting close to the base of your lashes and working up, kind of wiggling the mascara up. And this is going to make sure that you have the fullest and most voluminous lashes that you can when you're applying mascara. So that's the look, guys. Really simple, only a couple of products to achieve this look, and I think it just makes a really, really great smoky eye in a beautiful plum shade. So definitely check out these shadows the next time you're at Ulta or Sephora, and I just think it's a really glamorous look and something fun to do, and we didn't use a lot of different products to achieve this look. So definitely check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.